Gunshots going on, got fire, all this kind of good stuff. But we're here today with Cheryl, and also we're here to let people know about Gun Owners of America. They're sponsoring this event. And it's so important that we understand that all of those rights that we have in our Bill of Rights is contingent upon one special right. That's the Second Amendment. Because our founding fathers, as I share with people, they understood that if you are armed, you can't be a citizen. When you are disarmed, you will be a subject. And every single dictatorship, country with despot, most recently Venezuela, was the first thing that Chavez did, he took away private gun ownership. And right now, when you look at what is happening in the United States of America, two things I want to pay attention to. A government engineer in New York has just been sentenced to 10 years in prison because he was making weapons himself. It was just his hobby. He did not ask for permission stuff. The New York governor took him away for 10 years. I think he'll win on appeal. But the other thing that should be near and dear to all of our hearts is that the president of Mexico, the country of Mexico, is suing gun manufacturers in the United States of America, blaming us for the violence that they have in their own country. So in other words, what they're doing is aligning themselves with the United Nations, the Small Arms Treaty, to undermine our Second Amendment here. And sadly enough, we have a Biden administration that has signed on with Mexico and the President of Mexico to allow our gun manufacturers to sue our foreign neighbors. Just imagine that war's about to go. So the real reason why I want you to understand how we do is this runoff election that's coming up. And early voting for this runoff election that Cheryl was involved in is next Monday. And then all of a sudden, right after Memorial Day, you have the actual runoff election day, which is Tuesday, the 28th of May. Now, there's so many people I've heard about Texas saying two things. I got voter fatigue, I got election fatigue, I don't feel like going out and voting. Or some people say, we're coming up with Memorial Day. I want you to think about what Memorial Day is. Memorial Day is the day that we remember those who made the last full measure of devotion so you can go out and vote. So if you really want to honor people, it's not about going out to the storyboard. It's not about going out to the lake. It's not about having a barbecue. It's not about, taking your kids to Six Flags. It's about going on Tuesday and voting to honor those people that laid down their lives to live the greatest nation the world has ever known. We're coming up on, I think, 248 years of our Declaration of Independence. And most people will tell you that a constitutional republic and democracy does not last past like 200 years. And that's where you see the challenges that we have here. That's where you see the challenges that we have in the state of Texas, which should be leading the way in the United States of America. And sadly, we have people that call themselves quote-unquote Republicans that are aligning themselves with progressives, with social, with Marxists. Things that we see happening in Texas should not be happening. Our borders should be secure. We should not have Democrat Cheryl killing conservative legislation. The Republican Party of Texas legislative parties should be the very first parties of any elected Republican in the state house and the state senate. That's not what it is. Cheryl wants to go down and change it. But she's been joined by a great group of people that want to go down and stand shoulder to shoulder with her. Fight like the old priests of Sparta, unlocking shields and making sure that we restore a state that is the only state in the United States of America that has its own declaration of independence. The only state in the United States of America that was its own nation, its own republic before it became a state. That's the proud tradition that we have. That's what we must restore. That's why I think when you look at the choices you have in this state house district, Cheryl Bean is the one that you want to cheer. Cheryl Bean is the one that decided she would sign up to the contract with Texas. Here's what we will talk about. Hey! Her opponent said that will not sign it because it ties him down. Why would anyone not want to sign a document that restores the right type of government interest and creates a contract between those people that are elected, those people that they believe should be served, not being served. So, Cheryl, step on up here and tell me why you should be elected.
So I know many of you here are more independent on this stuff, but I just want to say a little bit about what I stand for. I am the hometown candidate. I've lived in this district for 60 years. I went to school here, grew up here. My kids go to school, my grandkids go to school here. I have a background in defense that enables me to go down and deal with this border situation, whether it's doing the protest funds and applying technologies to that I did with Lockheed for many years, or working for an Australian company alongside Mossad that we work with, and now building a company that actually includes special forces and other ones to do with transfer and MIT. I have a serious background in education, not as a teacher, but I sit on a school board here and in the counter in Texas to talk the indoctrination into the schools. I am most seriously concerned about our Texas House. It is broken, and we need to fix it. And I agree 100%. It's so grateful for people like Dave Chastain here and Ryan Harrison and Tony Tierholt and several others that put this contract together. Because whether you realize it or not, we were in session 5 times this past year and has 0 of the top Republican priorities. The contract has 500 different priorities. That is ridiculous. We have to fix the House. We're going to talk a little bit more about that contract, but I can tell you this. I signed it proudly, and it's simple. We don't want Democrats leaving our Republican House. What's so hard about that? We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be depending on Democrats to elect our speaker. We shouldn't have an Obama lawyer cutting our parliamentarian. And that's why we're not passing legislation. So we are all here to go fight that issue. When David ran into Goliath, he didn't focus on how big of a man Goliath was. He focused on the power he had behind him. And you're going to meet a lot of representatives here that are in the House or running for the House, and they are God's warriors to come out and fix this problem. Because we need to keep Texas strong, and that's what we're out to do. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Dave Chastain.
Cheryl being elected in Texas House District 97. We're so excited to be on this bus tour. Thank you, Governors of America, as well as all the reps that are traveling and reps to be that are traveling. And that includes Cheryl being in the process. You know, I was so excited to jump on board with Cheryl, having been a freshman coming into the Texas House during the 88 legislative session and recognizing that Texas is not the bastion of conservatism that everyone thinks that it is. In fact, we're ranked 26. Someone else said this in the last one, and it's so true. We're ranked 26 most conservative state out of 50, which is a problem. How do you know we need to be leading the way in the United States of America for conservatism? You know, when me and some others, many of which are here today, including Brent Money and Mike Walcott, helped draft the contract with Texas, one of the things we wanted to address when we were looking at the Texas House was the fact that we have a corrupt speaker currently who is empowering far leftist social Marxists to be Democrat committee chairs of important committees in the Texas House, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Never in a million years would I ever imagine it is a conservative state of Texas that wants to go in seven fights against the state of Texas border that wants to eliminate poverty in Texas. Never in a million years would I ever imagine that we would come down and get social Marxist committee chairmanship. It's an absolute joke that we would do so. Our contract with Texas demands that we get a speaker of the Texas House that is going to remove Democrat committee chairs and give the power back to the Republicans to reform it and make the Texas House Republican again. Do you believe we can do that? We've got to do this to make sure that we can get the great Cheryl being elected in Texas House District 97, because we know that Cheryl is going to stand up to the Austin Swamp. I want to rematch kind of a story that I traveled across the state of Texas telling, and that is, under the leadership of our current speaker, we saw, that move is correct, we saw an impeachment, a sham impeachment of the greatest attorney general in the history of our state, Ken Paxton. And we saw this at the highest level of corruption. When me and Brian and a few others were pulled into a back hall, and were said, and I quote, Nate, what's it going to take to get you to vote for the impeachment of Attorney General Ken Paxton? And I looked back at him and I said, evidence. And he said, well, you've given 157 pages to put on your desk. And I said, that's hearsay. It's absolute hearsay. There's no evidence in these 157 pages. I can read. It's a pretty low bar. And what we're looking at is absolute hearsay. And he said, what else is it going to take to get you to vote for impeachment? This is one of Dave Phelan's leadership cronies. And I looked at him and I said, I'd like to interview the witnesses. I would like to, if we're supposed to act as a jury, I want access to be able to ask questions, to be able to say what this, even if you know, can I speak about this? And we can't give you access to these supposed witnesses. And I said, well, okay, we have longer than 72 hours. Never in the history of the state of Texas have we seen an impeachment happen in 72 hours. Granted, the same 72 hours. If we were handed an over 300-page budget for the state of Texas to approve line item by line item. And I said, can I have longer than 72 hours so that I can talk to other people? And I quote, they said, Nate, if you give him longer than 72 hours, he's going to find a way out of this. I have news for you out here today. He did find a way, and that was through the truth coming to light. Dave Phelan and his leadership squad back in Austin. And then Brian Harrison spoke up. And he said this. He said, I only have one question. He said, were the witnesses sworn in under oath when they gave their testimony? They looked back and said, well, Brian, listen, the Texas Constitution says that we don't have to have this sworn under oath. And we responded with, that's all we need to know. We're voting no on impeachment, and we're going to see to it that justice is served in the state of Texas. Helen Curlin is also here. We just rounded for her in Burleson, and now we have Cheryl Bean, both of which are going to take a stand against the weaponization of government once and for all for the state of Texas. That's why Attorney General Ken Paxton has endorsed Helen Kerwin. That's why Attorney General Ken Paxton has endorsed Cheryl Bean. And that's why I'm behind them as well. Because it is time to stand up to the swamp in Austin and make sure that our conservative priorities go fully all the way through. Do you believe we can do that out here? Beside you, and I want you to know that we're behind you all the way. When you get in, these people that are in this circle out here are going to hold you accountable the way they should. Because for far too long, Texas House District 97 has not been represented with conservative values. That ends when this runoff ends. It's going to be beautiful. I want to invite all of our current people that are in the process that have already been elected. I just want our electeds, whether you are a Republican nominee or whether you are someone who is an incumbent, to come up here, and I want to get 30 seconds to a minute from each one to let everyone out here know why we are standing with Cheryl Bean over the person who has really relentlessly lied about you in this campaign. Campaigns are brutal, and I have watched you, Cheryl Bean, has stood strong through all the lies, through all the nonsense. You have stood on your record, you have stood on your conservative values, and I can't wait for your victory. Let me invite Brett Bucky. Come on, tell us why you're supporting Cheryl Bean.
I'm supporting Cheryl Bean because we are a part of the largest conservative transformation that this state has ever seen, and we need as many people on this bus as we can get on. Cheryl Bean is going to fight. She is staring down the barrel of $1 million that's about to be spent against her, just because she's standing firm on something that she believes in, which is that this district does not want a casino in your backyard. And it is hard to stand up for that guy. When you know that you're going to be, people are going to lie about you, they're going to say all kinds of awful things about you that are not true, and they're going to do it with more money than you could possibly ever raise on your own. And all she would have to do is cave a little bit so that they would believe that maybe that they could win her over. But that's the kind of backbone we need in the state house. And so if you want a fighter, if you want somebody who's actually going to do the things that they said they were going to do, that's why we're here to support Cheryl Bean. Because Cheryl is here to do the right thing. She's done everything she can this week. She can get out and vote and drag your friends to vote. This will, these runoffs are a low turnout. So don't just bring yourself. Bring your neighbors, bring your friends, bring your friends, bring people you work with. For Cheryl Bean starting Monday. I'm going to hand it over to West Riddell.
2 miles to the left here, it goes all the way to Breckenridge. And you'll see today, they're the Republican, just like many others did on March 5th. And just want to encourage you to rest exactly that we did an incredible night on March 5th. And we've only got about 4 o'clock. How much really fighting what we believe in. But this next session, we're going to have at least 25. And we need Cheryl Bean down there. She's going to be one of those fighters. I can tell you that this one is terrified of what's happening without the March 5th. And they're terrified of those people fully know what's going to happen on March 8th. So please, I'm asking you to do everything you can. Get Cheryl Bean down there. The fighters can be greater up.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
Good.
Thank y'all for coming out. I need it. It's a beautiful day. It's beautiful. Even better than to be in Texas, though, right? Amen. Guys, I'll be super brief. I did not know Cheryl. Let me tell you how Cheryl got on my radar. I was campaigning for somebody else because, as folks have mentioned, people like myself, Representative Tinderpole, Schatzline, and others were doing something that, by the way, is wholly unprecedented, I think, in the history of the House, for members to be traveling around the state campaigning against their incumbent colleagues because we have watched, and we didn't want to do this, but I'm sorry, when I watched for 2 years, elected Republicans sell out the next generation so they can be popular in the swamps, and we've got to do something about it. If you run for office as a Republican, that should have to mean something. And I'm tired of Republicans prioritizing good. So,
Take your hand off the bottom of the mic.
Is that a little bit better? All right, I thought maybe Dave Field would put together some sound system.
How dare you?
All right, let me tell you how Cheryl got on my radar. Because the point was, I left from Texas 2 years ago, could not believe my eyes. They were stumbling out Republicans, putting Democrats in charge. We got a Barack Obama lawyer as a House parliamentarian running the Texas House. Yes, and Barack Obama Stafford is running the Texas House of Representatives as we speak. Democrats chair so many of our committees. Our Speaker Pro Tem was a BLM activist Democrat when I got elected. Total disaster. The Texas House is a corrupt den of liberal dysfunction. We got to change that. Our countries were saving, our states were saving, but we're only going to do that if we let real Republicans like Cheryl Lee. I didn't know her. I did campaign somewhere, I get home late, and I pull up Twitter, as I'm known to do, and I flip through, and somebody had posted a video of a candidate for the race. It's an open seat, so I just hadn't really been on my radar. There were 3 people running, and they got a simple question. If you were elected, at least what I thought was a simple question, if you're elected, would you vote to put radical Democrats as powerful committee chairman in the Texas House? I thought simple. The first person went, rambled, verbal diarrhea, all kinds of nonsense, basically saying, yeah, we would put Democrats back in charge. The other candidate said she would basically put Democrats back in charge. I'm like, what in the world is this? Yeah, more the same for the Texas House. And then the microphone goes to Cheryl Bean. Cheryl Bean grabs the microphone and she says, no. I said, you know what? You got to let people like Cheryl Bean. Because in 2024, you can't run around the state saying, I'm a conservative, vote for me, and I'll stand up for the radical Democrats. If you're just going to turn around and vote radical Democrats. We got to make the Texas House Republican. We have people that have to be out here over the next 3 weeks. Please don't go to 6 times. You text 10, 15, 20 of your friends that live in her districts. Make sure they come out to vote on or before. Vote early. It's okay, guys. Democrats are doing it. Republicans can vote early. Vote early. Get your friends out to the polls. Let's let Cheryl Bean be the next representative of Texas.
All right, I'm going to do the final call here. Listen, if you're out here and you're in Texas House District 97, you're watching, maybe it's on the live feed or wherever it is, the most important thing we can do is to get out and vote. But more importantly, drag 10 of your friends to the polls. Hear me on this. This is going to be a historically low turnout, we think, for this runoff election. People are going to say, just like Lieutenant Colonel said, they're going to say, we have voter fatigue. Hear me. Every single election cycle, you hear these words. And they've never been truer than they are right now.
That is the most important election cycle you can participate in is the one right in front of you. That we have an opportunity to take a Cheryl Bean and place her in a position of leadership where she's going to fight for your values, not the values of the Austin Small, not the values of the lobby or the special interest groups, but the values of the voter. And that's where we're putting her in. So we need you to get out and vote. Election day is coming up quick. We need you to keep the rolls here in. We can win this election. Everyone in this circle votes next. So you want to give your friends and ensure that they get out there and vote. She's still taking donations. She's got $1 million coming at her right now against her. It's not the thing with Cheryl Bean, so we can actually have some representation in the Texas House. Give it up for Cheryl Bean.
Okay, so thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate you and being here and hearing what we have to say. We also have a special guest here today, Brian Rose. Okay, we're right back. Okay, why don't you tell her about Fran?
So I am Gibson, Deputy State Director of Texas QA personnel. And some of you might know that I escaped California because my son is in track. But years he was taking office because we were felons at the end of the night to go through. So my son's made a local team a couple times in Peru, South Korea, Germany. And he trained with Brian Rose, who meets Brian's a great guy. But he has an issue design classes hills from California now in this area as a business and then acts early. So Brian trains a lot of the youth. He runs out of Tokyo. He's a really great guy and now we're excited and the kind of people that represent Taylor and so Texas. So my dear friend Rose, right here.
So I've traveled to several countries. Representing the United States meeting. And in that document, you see a lot of different countries, especially how strict they are. And you're so fortunate in this country, able to share. And not having to fight for it. And once it, silver stuff, I've seen it firsthand so many different countries. So, personal experiences that it's great that we're here to fighting for keep on fighting.
There's people that we missed on. Who's running right over here? Section 1 Lois, Burleson, Cleaver. Oh, you can say something real quick? And then we've got the Joe Got No team here as well. Come on up here, we start with you too.
Go.
Test, test.
So I want to tell you a story about Cheryl. She and I ended up getting together and spending the whole day. We went to Jason and talked to the boiler. What is the goal at the gates to show the car? We walked along the fence. And in the evening, we were back at 3 p.m. Guys who told us what was happening. They were looking for the car. But we all were not working together. There was not a panel of the state that had the authority to give the orders for all three of these groups. They were looking for some really quick. But Cheryl and I, during that day, learned about a bill that was still we do and know and what actually given the governor the ability to form the Texas Board of Protection Unit, where we could have had up to 2,000 military on the board. Thank you. He's already been sold out. So, here we go. You notice that the really interesting bus down here is this house lady.
You know, we get the things you never know where you're going, so I had to research all the evidence because I wanted to make sure I knew how to do the game myself. But I had the privilege of meeting Shelley Sweetall, Michael he was running, Andy he was running. They didn't do anything so far because I'm doing that. But here's this stuff. If you think about one thing, listen, you realize you're doing something else. One of the things I hope that I get afraid I have is that not only do we have water issues, but we have urban issues. That means we have PAs in place that are creating crimes by non-prosecuting. You say, well, Bruce, what does that mean? Fort Worth is not the main issue for Dallas, Houston. And what that behavior will do, it will become normal. So you might say, well, that'll affect me in rural America. It does. Because you may have a child that goes into downtown Dallas to go hang out. You have a child that lives in Houston. And when the behavior is running wild, it will affect you. So as you all get elected, let's look at laws that Texas police that we can put in place that will mobilize the bad behavior of the Democrat behavior that really doesn't care. So I'm pushing for you. We need to make sure that we, as a community of conservatives, because that's what I am, that we create a better place for our friendship and children. Because I told someone in America that the nation in decline, because I've been in 4 states here in the last 12 months. We're a nation in decline. At some point, somebody has to put real work in where we wake up people. And I can't say this. People across America respect Texas. So you have the voice, you have the will, you have the leadership, so we just got to get it done. I was told I need to introduce Adam Say of TOA, I believe. Thank you very much.
How's everybody doing out there today? Woo, that's what I like to hear. So my name's Dr. Shay. I'm with GOA. I travel all across this great nation, shaking babies, kissing hands, making sure everybody knows that we are no compromise. That's right. Gun Owners of America is absolutely, positively no compromise.
Yeah.
The Second Amendment says shall not be infringed, and we mean shall not be infringed.
Yeah.
We fight every day, every way, suing the government. This is simple there. Unconstitutional, tyrannical agencies, gun laws, regulations against your inalienable human rights. Other organizations take your money and they take politicians to dinner. We take your money and we take them to court. Other organizations take your money and they fight citizens. We take your money and we file lawsuits. That's what we're doing every day, every way. In these great United States, it's a great time to be down here in Texas. I was just having a wonderful conversation with Miss Helen over here about your inalienable human rights and how some people in the United States and Texas and other states like to consider people who are not 21 not truly adults. They want to rob 18, 19, and 20-year-olds, and they're able to use the right to self-defense. They're going to send them to war, give them a machine gun. They're going to let them enter into contracts, go to college, and rack up $100,000 worth of debt, not going to make an eye. But if they want to defend themselves, if they are a smaller stature, or if they're a gender that needs a little bit of an equal playing field against 300-pound gorillas like myself, why would they deny their ability to defend themselves in this country? It's unconstitutional. I cannot stand. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you very much.
So I think Ron is ready to do the demonstration if you guys want to do that way.